The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
That's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
3rd down and 1. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They run for the first time with James Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. They're now bringing up a 4th down. An empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for them and shot for them. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone, so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
to him. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw in film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Barkley off tackle left. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. The Eagles at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Hey, 73.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they're wanting to keep going. But when the veterans are telling you after the locker room, the open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it. I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. He was lucky it wasn't fun, really.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Allen's throw is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Option play. Here's Cook. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. We're scoreless after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
56, 56.
Here's Allen. It's caught by Coleman. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he'll just get rid of it. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Hurts.
And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Sitting in 1st place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
And the Bills 1st down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On second down, Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. His 6th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Eagles nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Now Hurts going to keep it running left. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards.
Hurts rolling to his right. Got a man here. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you've got those early holiday shoppers, you always got to get your list done because think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen going to throw. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling.
Hurts going to move them around.
2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down.
Hurts.
It's caught inside the 25. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Allen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derwin James with a play, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Barkley. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Allen now on 1st down.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 4.
Try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll run with Cook, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Allen.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time. It's going to lead to 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many this this defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal.
Let's think about this stage of the second half. You're taking the chip shot field goal, right?
Boy, I'd love to be on the headset right now between head coach and play caller because you know it's a heavy conversation right here because I'm guaranteed play calls like, Coach, I've got this. I've got to play for this one. For the smart play, kick the field goal, take the chip shot, 3 points.
Yeah, tie the game. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 68 yards rushing forward with the ball game now on 14 carries.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
A first down carry for Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
63.
Burt sets up to throw it. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35. And quickly they get to the line. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
63. Crowd left, Yeti. Tiger Hornet.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who you're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Watching that play unfold, watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On play action, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Allen off the play fake. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Khalil Shakir. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw.
A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Touchdown! There's Valdez-Scantling. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we're all tied now in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 107 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw.
call a screen pass. You're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. And they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
They'll run. Here's Cook. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
Here's Cook again.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket,
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's Crosby, able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 16.
He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
They'll send Brown in motion right. Up the middle with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure they got the spark that they wanted on 3rd down. In fact, I think they gave that spark to their opponent instead, because that big stop has galvanized the sideline, and it starts their offense out with some momentum.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one deep for Wilson.
And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Curtis Samuel. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here comes second down. Allen.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only second down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed him back and set up third down.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. To throw is Allen. Third down. Here's a run by Cook. And, boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Here it is. 4th and inches. Now Allen. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr.
This is almost what we refer to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
No, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end
And now
zone.
the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at it, teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Third down and goal coming up here.
Here's Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here's Allen.
Escaping the pressure right.
And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's second down. Throwing, Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they give up 3, that's a win for their side.
Well, they had one final chance on the kick return, but no chance on the other side that they were going to let him get it all the way to the end zone.